Hello, everybody. I'm Moldy, and this is Baten Kaitos once again. We just cleared the Imperial invasion out of the castle, and now we're off to find the next end, Magnus.
Shella, I was wondering about your pendant.
Yes, it is a pendant
Didn't
indeed.
they take it when you were caught?
Good point.
Well, Giacomo thought he took it from me at Lord Rodolfo's mansion, but I was one step ahead of him. The one he took is a fake.
Well, then where'd you hide the real one?
I made it just in case, as soon as I left the Imperial City.
Well, that is a good plan. I can't help questioning where you hid the real one.
You never know, right?
Right on, Shella. But it's hard to believe they didn't notice. Giacomo isn't as stupid as he looks, you know.
Is that so? Because he looks real stupid.
I asked an old witch to cast an intricate illusion spell on it. You wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Not that easily, anyway. I'll bet Geldablame and Giacomo are furious by now.
Probably.
That's a hilarious thought. Okay, let's find the Shrine of the Winds and see what's going on.
Yeah. To the Shrine of the Winds, then. It's time to get all windy in this shrine. You know it's the Shrine of the Winds, what with all the howling winds and whatnot.
This the place? You guys see anything?
Nope, just wind, which is kind of hard to see, considering that it's wind! But apparently it's visible. Well, it got dark, but the wind is still howling. Kinda hard to hear the orchestra over all the howling wind. At least it's all sparkly and pretty now, though. More wind! Just what this place needed. Well, there's the thing.
Prepare thyself, Moldy child.
Okay. Can I ask a question, though? Why you got ribbons coming out of your nips?
Powers of the god long deceased, once awakened, can never again be set to slumber.
That doesn't answer my question.
What? What do you mean?
You know well enough.
No, I don't.
Your pain will lead the world to the abyss of sorrow and despair. Yet you refuse to relent.
The fuck you talking about?
We can't let Geldablame lay hands on that shining Magnus!
Yeah, we need to stop that happening.
Defeat me in battle and claim it as your own.
Alright.
Nothing personal, but we'll take you up on that offer. We don't have time to haggle. Let's do it.
Yeah! Show me what you got, nipple ribbon bastard! We're gonna cut those ribbons off right now! Now then, how about I hit you with a bunch of twos? Throw all them twos on there. And I will leave it at that, because I don't want anything ruining my little two streak I got going. That would take away that extra damage. Throwing in all those twos on you. Poisonous powder. You dick stone. Fortunately, I didn't get poisoned. I was able to resist that. Well, that's... Didn't really get anything to use there. Nothing that would... Only thing I could have used would have ruined my attacks and not in a good way. There's no good way to ruin an attack. Can't go throw dark and light together. We have covered this already. Have you not been paying attention in class? If you not paying any attention, then how you gonna know what 2 plus 2 is? I didn't want the bananas. I told you to go over one more. Why, oh why must bananas be happening? I didn't want that. Damn it, he's still got health back from the use of the nanners. Damn me and my nanners. Have this thing, and that thing, and I'll throw this away too. Doink. The powerful doink of young bamboo. The bamboo is what we're throwing at him. And of course, Jabari don't get to resist the poisoning. He gets all the poison all up in his veins. Now, how about some of this nonsense? Just hit you real good with some of that.
This guy can do.
Show him now! There you go! Put that dragon all up inside your face hole. I'm willing to bet that hurt now, didn't it? And here's the right kind of nanners that you want. You get those nasty nanners, and some young bamboo and a little tiny knife. The bamboo does damage, it does. Now, okay, you're trying to hit me. That's just great. That's right, show me what you got! Ow, winds. And they slash. Slashy winds. How can winds slash? Winds ain't sharp. They is the wind. You can't slash with the wind. How dare you go making up your own bullshitty nonsense going on right now? That's just very bad. Very stupid.
I'm so hungry I could eat a pow.
And there's a catchphrase in there on top of that. Don't know why, but it's there. Well, Shella ain't got jack shit to hit him with. I would thank you to attack Shella this next turn so I can actually use up some of that defendy juice. And I see you are not doing that. You still go to poison Gibari, who is already poisoned. The fuck is wrong with this man? Oh, hell yeah. That's some good shit right there.
Hear my voice.
Yeah, boy.
Sacred spring.
You ain't gonna like this. Getting all bubbly up in your butt. Oh, fuck yeah, look at all that damage. That's some good damage right there. Powerful ass bubbles those were. I will again reiterate just how much I love the soundtrack for this game. This is beyond any shadow of a doubt my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. God damn it. Please try to kill Shella now. She needs to use up their bendy things. And of course, let's keep hitting Gibari, because why the fuck not? And slashing with them winds again, why? How dare you? That's just rude. Hey, there it is. Finally.
Is that all?
There, and now you're done trying to hit me because I said so. Now, let's get a nice picture. Get some nice pictures of the big bad man. And of course, you gotta hit him too. You can't hit him. You can't just take a picture and not hit him. That's just unconstitutional. There's just something in the Constitution that covers it, saying that thou shalt strike down thy picture-taking problems by hitting him over the head with a camera after taking him picture. Don't bother looking it up, it's in there somewhere. I promise you that. I promise to you that it is in there. And you don't need to go wasting time looking it up because I said so. Now let's just make a joke on a little bit of Dancy Light. There you go. And down he falls. And there it is, the shiny good stuff that falls out of the piñata when you beat it to death. Huh, indeed.
Is this what we came for?
Yes it is, you stupid red-haired bastard.
The oath of Mount Perseus.
That's quite the oath. A shining golden oath. Take it. Touch it. Nah, Kabari says no. You'd, on the other hand, he likes what he sees. He likes it. He wants it. And his eyes are blue now. Shaky, shaky. Beam of light into the night sky. And dudes with tails. That seems to be happening now. Dudes with tails just running around. Lord of the Winds! I'll just take that. Ploop. Two of them things.
The
are
gate
down.
to Lair has been opened. The world is one step closer to destruction. I will find you all. None will escape.
I don't know what's so funny about that, but I'm sure you find it funny for some reason, probably because you're evil. Shining beam of light, piercing the heavens and probably burning a hole in somebody's face as we speak.
Hey, Mari! You!
Dude, snap out of it.
So you're gonna do what they say. Put the shiny thing down, Liud, and no one has to get hurt. That's not what I told you to do.
You!
Her.
I'll deal with you soon enough, Palace. Wait patiently like a good boy. I'll be back for you.
Oh shit. And she goes.
Here!
And Liud's dead. Yep, he dead. So, you done being dead? I see you have
It
effectively
seems he
recovered
was
from
under a
death.
powerful form of hypnosis.
You don't
Should be
say.
fine now.
Yep, totally fine. You just betrayed us, passed out, everything's fine
Looks as
now.
if no other spell, curse, or the like was cast on him.
It says doctor, but are you some kind of sorcerer or something? Don't you have to have some magic knowledge to know that sort of thing? Rather than, I don't think a medical degree really qualifies you to talk about spells and or curses.
The moment I saw the Magnus, everything just went black. I'd lost all awareness of my surroundings. My sincere apologies. This is all my fault.
Yes it is. I say we leave him behind.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Liud. This was none of your doing. What's done is done. It seems as though the Empire was indeed after this shining Magnus. They withdrew their troops as soon as it was in their possession.
Your Majesty, if this isn't asking too much, could you perhaps tell us in more detail about the legends surrounding the shrine and the stolen Magnus?
Yes, tell us how doomed the world is now that it's gone.
Long ago, in a time forgotten by most, a circle of evil wizards created 5 the powers of Malpercio,
Whoops.
god of death and destruction, was said to be sealed within them.
I accidentally hit the button and skipped some of what he said, but you could read what he was saying. Unless, of course, you weren't paying attention, in which case, shame on you.
They came to be known as the End Magnus, cursed entities that would bring an end to all things by the power of Malpercio. The evil wizards fought fervently in a battle with those known as the Guardians. Eventually, the Guardians emerged victorious, yet neither blade nor fire could destroy the End Magnus.
But did you try tearing them in half? They're just cards,
So they
after
were sealed
all.
tightly with powerful magic and buried deep underground.
The shining Magnus we saw at the shrine. It must have been one of them.
Yes, indeed it was.
It seems so.
2 of the 5 End Magnus have been unearthed and taken by the Empire.
But don't they need all 5 of them to enact their plan? So if we get just one and hide it from them, they'll never be able to do things with them.
I'm sure Geldablame will do whatever it takes to get his hands on the remaining 3.
But the Empire doesn't want to get tangled up in a war with the other nations.
Yep,
If they push too hard, they'll end up facing a coalition.
yes they will.
Especially once the Emperor's plans are exposed.
Yeah, so maybe we should go expose them plans.
I agree. Geldablame is no fool.
Well, you might change that tune when you see some of the things he has.
Hence his deployment of sneak attacks to obtain the End Magnus. Yet, if all 5 End Magnus should fall into his hands, I quiver at the thought of what will become of our world.
We must stop him, Your Majesty.
Yes, his ambitions must be foiled. Diadem will be ready to face the Empire if necessary. Soon, I must depart for Anu-Enue. The 3rd End Magnus is most likely sealed there.
Yeah, most likely.
But His Majesty needs time to recover.
Yes, he does. He was shot full of holes just a few moments ago.
Diadem needs to prepare before all else, my lord. They need you here. The injured must be treated, the castle repaired. I ask you to let me go, along with Shella. We'll head to the other nations and track down the rest of the End Magnus.
Your words ring true. Very well, Hibari. Go and find the remaining End Magnus. The ray of light that shot out from the shrine seems to have stretched toward Anu-Enue, the Rainbow Nation. First, you must depart for Anu-Enue and take my letter to the Queen. My ship is at your disposal. I'm counting on you, Hibari.
All right. So
We
it's
won't
off
let you
to-
down, my
Yep.
lord.
Well, maybe we will. There is the possibility that we will die horribly in an airplane crash. Or flying ship crash. That's possible, you know!
Of course, you're coming too, right, Callus?
Yeah, might as well. Amy, the one who took the Magnus. She was one of them. They came and killed Gramps, and Fee, Giacomo and Amy. Looks like they're after the End Magnus too.
How exactly do you know her name? Whoever told you that was her name? You've been stalking this lady or something? Well, I assume you would since you're trying to hunt her down and kill her.
I'm glad you're coming.
By the way, Shella, I haven't had the pleasure of hearing your story. How did you get caught up in all this?
Do we
I
really
was
need a
working
recap
at
of
the
everything?
Imperial Manor, home of Emperor Geldablame. When I accidentally came across part of his scheme, I took a pendant from the mansion, which seemed to hold great importance, and then fled as fast as I could.
I see. It was fortunate you were there to delay their plans. You must have been through a lot. I appreciate your courage, Shella.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
must all be exhausted. Take a well-deserved rest before you leave for Onue.
Alright then. Sleepy nap time, and then we're off to a place. You must be tired. Be prepared for your rest. Yeah, sleepy time. Yay, sleepy nap time. Everybody gets to sleep. Everyone gets to recover. Rest and recover. Go do your own thing. And then we get to get the fuck up on out of here and off to this Unue place. But I'm pretty sure I need to go talk to fucking Liud again. Yeah.
What should I do? I have betrayed my people. I can't return to my homeland.
Well, I say you stay here and cry in the corner for the rest of your life.
But they used me. Manipulated my thoughts to make me a tool for their vile plans.
Okay, so the corner's over there.
Why would I even want to go back?
Liud, I was thinking, why don't you come with us?
No, we don't need him. Leave him here. He sucks.
I beg your pardon?
Come on, Shella. Are you serious?
Yeah, he needs to spend the rest of his life crying in the corner like a little bitch baby.
I mean, there's no guarantee he won't stab us in the back again.
Oh, Uncle Bad Touch back.
The more the merrier, right? We could use you, Liud.
No, we don't need him. Leave him here.
Hey, don't worry. If you start getting weird on us again, I'll pop you one in the jaw. You'll snap right out of it.
Remember,
Fair enough,
we're
I
not
guess.
trying to start a war with the Empire. It's about stopping Geldablame and his malicious plans. Please, we could really use your help.
I understand. If you really need my help, I'd be more than happy to accompany you. Thank you so much. I'll do my best.
Well, Liud's in the team, but I'm not happy about it. I don't want him here. He's dumb, he's ugly, and he doesn't know the difference between a revolver and a goddamn woodwind instrument. Just walk around with saxophones and piccolos and play some machine guns and bombs. I mean, just look at this deck. Crone horn, assault trumpet, shining horn, shadow cornet. How the fuck do you shoot somebody with a goddamn trombone? He found a way, though. But that doesn't change my opinion of him. I just don't want him here. Which is why I will never be using him in battle unless I am forced to. I will not use Liud, that much I can promise you. Now it's savey time, so I don't have to sit through all that dialogue ever again. There we go. Save that data. And ship. Ship time.
I was told you'll be leaving for Unue.
Yes, we will.
The vessel behind me is His Majesty's ship, the Mindir.
So he's got a giant duck boat.
It's at your disposal by order of the king.
Sweet. Got ourselves a giant duck boat.
Are you ready for departure?
Yeah, we wouldn't be talking to you if we weren't. And still talking.
When you
of
arrive
course.
at Unue, go to the palace and give this letter to Queen Corellia.
Okay then. I got a lot of God's letter,
Yes, Your
yay.
Majesty. We won't fail you.
We can only promise to try to not fail you.
I'm counting on you. All of you.
Yay!
Please, get some rest, my lord.
Alrighty. Let's get moving.
Yeah! Finally! Get on that giant duck and away! We sail away now. Giant duck with big ol' fish limbs. It's got fins and such. It's a weird-ass duck. And purple nasty clouds.
The Taint Clouds, a bottomless sea of poisonous gas.
Taint.
Those that fall in never return alive.
But do they return dead?
This place always gives me the creeps. For those who make a living flying the skies like myself, it's known as the pit of hell, my friends.
It
So let's just not fall
looks
in.
ominous. Ah, Anui has come into view.
World building! And there we are. Anui, the Rainbow Nation. Sweet. And there's a big old skull-looking thing up there. Alright, let's park this bird and do some exploring. There we go. Still talking, I see.
Let's take King Laodicon's letter to Queen Corellia. The sooner the better.
Yep. Alright then. Now we get to run around and do things. It's about damn time. Forgot just how much talking there is in this sort of game. Explosive paddle! Nice. I always wanted one of those. A nice, healthy, explodey boat oar. Now I believe there's something in here. In this little cave here. Something. Hey, I know there's something. Hey, where is the something? I know for a fact something is in here. But I don't feel like actually looking for it. I do, however, remember that there is something more easily gotten up here behind the giant skull-looking thing, which isn't actually a skull, but it's actually a ship. Somebody parked up here. Fucking fancy-ass parking you and your fancy-ass skull-looking ship. I will, however, just take this snake tuba. Fantastic. Something I will never use because Liud sucks. Now then, let's go see this queen. She gonna be getting that letter, and she gonna get it soon. The sooner the better, they say. I'll be the judge of that. And I judge that you are right about that. If you were wrong, then you'd just be dumb. And you can't be dumb because that would be bad. Yep. People having fun and shit.
What's this? They sure seem to be enjoying themselves.
Must be the festival of the celestial tree. There's a gigantic tree here. They say its flowers only blossom once every 30 years. The people
That's a
of
long
Anui
time.
hold a huge festival to celebrate the year it blossoms.
A timely arrival, I'd say.
Yes, this must be it.
To think they're having the time of their lives, with no knowledge of the coming crisis. Ignorance is bliss, I must say.
Well, you're not wrong. And now that I think about it, I probably have enough experience for Jeebus to be granting me the power to go kill more things. So I probably should go look into that. Gotta see. No, Liu doesn't have it because he sucks. But everyone else, on the other hand, everyone else can do the leveling up. Because that's exactly what we need. And Callus even gets some more class. And that's a damn good thing to have. Glass. There we go. Now let's just shove all these cards all up in your deck. You can really do with having some nasty nanners in there. That's what you need. Some nanners, some water, some uncooked rice. This helmet. Some bamboo. You really need this stuff. This tiny tree that ain't gonna do diddly dick. Maybe, unicorn horn. Yeah. And chainmail, because why the fuck not? And do you have a tiny knife in here? You do not. If he had a small knife, he'd be able to use that with some of the other things to make other things. That's the purpose of the tiny knife, other than doing damage, of course. And hello, nightmare creature with the flower growing out of your head, consuming your brain. What have you for sale? Fruity gelatin. Fantastic. Oh, damn, I ain't got much money. That's what I get for not selling things. There we go, now I'm selling things. That's what I need. Need to sell all those thingy-doos and buy all this good shit. All this good shit belongs to me now. Now farewell, you horrible abomination. Now let me just shove all these better cards into my deck. That's all I need. Just some good cards. Ain't no need for some tiny tree. Perhaps I can ditch that saber. And Gibari, you get this thing, because I said so. You are allowed to have that. And a Splody-Doo. Just got to have that Splody-Doo. Now then, if that's all said and done, I should probably save again, just to be safe! You gotta save at every opportunity, otherwise you gotta turn something off and you gotta just lose everything because of how dumb it is possible for people to be. And up the stairs, please.
Wait! Hold on there! Terribly sorry. I didn't pay you enough money.
Usually a shopkeeper would try to get away with that sort of thing.
Here's what I owe you. Thanks again. Come back. We got more game to sell. The monsters you bring in are always top of the line. Right.
So she just brings you live monsters and you give her money for that? Or are they dead? It would make more sense to bring in dead ones.
Curious, are we? She's a hunter living in the mountains. Popped up around 6 months ago. Found herself a home in Waterfall Village.
You don't
She
say.
doesn't talk much, and pretty much keeps to herself. But I can't complain. She's a damn fine hunter. The best there is, I tell you.
Interesting. Now, if that's all said and done, time to go to the castle. You gonna go up into that castle and hello, merrymakers, come and try some legendary combo bag cookies. Come with my cookies? No thanks. Don't need no cookies. We're in a hurry, old man. Sorry, but we don't need any. You don't need any? But come with my cookies. They're long and delicious history. Never say I didn't offer you any. I never will say that you didn't. And there's a bunch of people in the way. Heave-ho, heave-ho, hooray for the session, hey, Queen Corellia! What's this? We can't get through all this. We have no choice. Let's force them out of the way by stabbing them. We can't do that, Callus. Let them enjoy their festival. Yeah, it's not like we have an urgent matter to attend to. Let's check some other places and come back later. Fine. We'll check some other places. Get out of the way, ass wagon! I got things to take care of in this place. School of Magic. Okay, so we've come to school. Fucking hate school. Worst thing ever made. I always hated going to school. Well, at least we can just talk to people and that makes the
Have
story
any
progress.
of you heard the legend of the ocean?
Yes, we have. It's a lot of water. I know what it is.
A long time ago, when sky and earth were still apart, when the 5 continents were not yet afloat,
Put some emotion into it, teacher.
a huge puddle of water, called the ocean, covered most of the land.
Yep, just reading casually off the script. This is like your first time reading it. Ocean, land, puddles of water.
Continents at the bottom of the sky, water covering the land. Somewhat hard to imagine, isn't it?
No, not particularly. Well, you can go fuck yourself. I got business to take care of on the other side of the school. Probably something in here I need to talk to, though. Yep, there's a guy.
There are 5 continents in all, each of them an island nation floating in the sky. The ancient land of Sidal Sud, Diadem, land of the clouds, our very own Anue-Nue, the Rainbow Nation, Mira, City of Illusion, and Althard, Empire of the Flame. All have prospered as independent states, giving birth to unique and varied cultures. There were a number of border skirmishes in years past, yet none of them ever led to large-scale wars among the islands. Our forefathers have toiled hard to keep the peace that we enjoy today.
Okay.
Let us offer a prayer that this peace should last forever.
It's probably not going to. Well, that was neat. But there's still more people I need to talk to, isn't there? Yeah, because those assholes are still up there blocking the way into the castle. Now we just see what's going on in here. More teaching,
Today,
yay!
we're going to talk about the mysteries of our world.
Nobody cares!
Let's start with the Taint Clouds. Poisonous clouds down below that make up the bottom of the sky. No creature can survive in those clouds, which is one reason they are often said to be the boundary between this life and the next.
Well then, you done talking?
Moving on,
Nope.
here's another tale you may have heard before. It's said there is a kingdom of ice far to the north. Some claim it's so cold there that the air you breathe out, or even your wings, will freeze solid.
I find it more likely that your wings will freeze than the air that you breathe.
According to legend, this frigid land is ruled by witches. Fearsome witches that wield dark and powerful magic. Of course, this could just be a fanciful tale told by superstitious sailors.
Or maybe it's completely true. How the hell would you know, lady? I don't know where you get your facts from. And I don't know where I get mine from either. So I'm just gonna stop talking.
Similar to rumors of phantom ships and mermaids luring sailors into darkness. There are so many mysteries in our world that have yet to be solved. Perhaps someone among us here today will someday find answers to these perplexing questions.
Yes, maybe. It's as if one of them is a hero in an RPG of some sorts where they explore the world and find these things. Now, if these people would kindly not get in my way as I make my way to the other door. Any more lessons to be learned? Ocean, blah, 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 sky, and whatnot. An unknown green liquid is boiling inside a very big conical flask. Taste it! Slurp. And he's dead. Yuck. Damn. I thought it might taste better than it looks, but it tastes as bad as it looks. Oh, yuck, I thought I was gonna keel over and die. It can't be that bad. And what are you over here laughing about? Ha ha ha, oh, you're killing me, ha ha ha. I was really curious about that flask, but now I know, I finally know, thanks for the comic relief, for making me laugh so hard I wanted to have this. It's a silkworm. So, I taste nasty green goo, and my reward is a worm. Okay. But it does heal a lot. Now that's a very good worm. Good worm to have. And I don't believe... Wait, maybe I do believe. Maybe I do need to talk to this guy. Nope. I figured that you might be telling me things. Indeed, I'm the principal here at school. Magic. Oh, you look fine. This is my young age. Scholarship is not determined by age. If there's anything you want to know, feel free to ask me. Okay, then. You can go fuck yourself. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk to anybody. I think that clears the way. Yep. The way is clear. There's not a bunch of idiots bouncing a thing up and down in the middle of the road. Finally, the street is no longer blocked. Corellia's palace. Yes, it is a palace indeed. And there we go, now I get to move again. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed.
May we proceed then, Your Highness?
I agree with your suggestions. Please do.
Yes, you agree with his completely vague suggestions without having to go into any detail, because that would take too long to write.
You must be travelers. I welcome you to Anuenue. What can I do for you?
You can joke on this letter that I got from the
We
Kang.
came from Diadem, Your Highness. We bear important news from King Ladakan.
From King Ladakan? What could this be about?
Your Highness, I must ask leave of you.
Yep, go ahead and get out of here.
See to it that everything is taken care of.
Yes,
As you
more
wish,
vague
Your Highness.
words.
Perhaps there is a clue in the lost chambers of the warlocks of old. We will strive to find something we can begin working on.
Alright then, if you're done interfering and getting in the way and slowing down the proceedings of everything, that would be great. Now get up on out here with your weird-ass Pope hat.
Of this news you bring.
Please take this letter, Your Highness.
This is indeed the royal crest of Diadem. The five-end Magnus, sealed away in times long past, the powers of cursed Malpercio, evil god of chaos and destruction.
Yep, basically the plot of the game.
So you believe one of these End Magnus is sealed away somewhere in our lands?
Yes.
And that the Empire, Emperor Geldablame, is looking for it?
Yep, that's what's going on here.
Without a doubt, Your Highness. We must find the End Magnus before he does.
Ah, we have company, I see.
Yep.
Pardon me. I did not realize you were in audience with your guests.
Please join us, Emperor Geldablame.
What? Geldablame?
Yep, that is him. That is who he
The
is.
Emperor has honored us with a visit. He has been staying in Anuenue for the last 3 days or so. Emperor
he's already been here for a
Geldablame,
while.
if you please, would you happen to have heard of something called an End Magnus?
And Magnus? I don't believe so. Is it of some special concern to your highness?
Well, he's definitely lying.
It matters not, Emperor.
You liar!
He knows what's up. Everyone should listen to Gibari. He's the smart guy. But he knows what he's doing. He's about to punch this clown-looking face right in his red old lipstick. Knock some teeth down his throat.
Don't play dumb with us. After what your goons did back in Diadem. If you think you can play ignorant and get away with murder, you best think again, you filthy slob. You're gonna pay for this.
Hold your tongue, insolent fool! You are in the presence of Queen Corellia. An insult to the Queen's guest is an insult to the Queen herself.
But he ain't talking to the Queen. He's talking to this fat-ass clown-looking ass guy.
Speak respectfully, or face the consequences.
Hey, take it easy, will ya? I won't be busting any heads just yet.
I appreciate your concern, but you may stand back. A true leader will always be the target of misunderstandings and envy, of libel and slander. I dare say I am familiar with such outbursts.
Yes, Your Magnificence.
Who exactly are all of you, anyway?
We're the people who are gonna beat the shit out of you.
If I'm not mistaken, this young man is wearing an Imperial uniform. What mission could possibly warrant his being here?
The kind that involves disobeying your orders.
And the young lady there happens to remind me of a thief. A petty cutpurse that stole jewelry from my palace and scampered away. Could this resemblance be coincidental?
Nope, that's her.
What are you doing here, huh? Have you already guessed where the third Magnus is? Or are you still looking?
As stated previously, I have nary a clue as to what you're referring to. I am here on vacation, a routine break from my grueling duties. Your accusations, I must observe, are devoid of merit.
By the way, Emperor Geldablame, is there something you need of me?
Oh, yes, Queen Corellia. I merely intended to bid you farewell. My responsibilities are calling out to me. I must be leaving shortly.
I understand. I do hope you enjoyed your stay.
Oh yes, his stay where he was gathering information about the very thing that he's lying about.
My sincere thanks for your hospitality. My stay here has been fruitful.
Meaning you found the information you're looking for, now you're about to go and fuck off till the end of time?
You must come and visit me sometime in the Imperial capital. You will always be welcome, my dear Corellia.
I thank you for the invitation. I hope to do so whenever possible.
A day I will cherish.
A
Farewell,
day that will never
my
come.
dear Corellia. I invite you all, too, to visit my empire. You will be most welcome.
Somehow I doubt that.
It will truly be an unforgettable journey.
If by that you mean you're gonna try to murder all of us, then I agree. And with the sinister laugh, Not even trying to hide it. Blue man. And just like that, they're gone.
That callous. I never imagined he would be alive. Kill him. Do whatever it takes. If left alone, he will prove a threat to my empire.
As you wish. And what should be done about the End Magnus presumed to be on this island?
Yes, say it a little louder so that everyone can hear you. Then your lies will mean nothing.
Fool, lower your voice.
Exactly.
Anuanua's magical shield is powerful enough to curb any frontal assaults. And there is little hope of Corellia agreeing with my plans. No matter. Concentrate on eliminating that winged mongrel. I will consider alternative approaches to securing this particular End Magnus.
As you wish, your magnificence.
But why would that girl be here? It is not like Giacomo to fail me thus.
Perhaps Giacomo is slipping and needs to be executed for his failures.
What could he be up to?
Now then, I've read the letter from King Ladikon, and his points are well taken. However, Anuenue cannot agree to help another nation face the might of the Empire.
Oh. Why not, Your Highness?
Because we like to watch other people suffer, isn't that right, lady?
We, the people of Anuenue, are opposed to any and all forms of strife.
So you're pacifists, then? Another way of saying you're all a bunch of wimpy babies!
We have a long-standing tradition of remaining neutral towards the other islands. A tradition that we refuse to change.
Well, shit.
Sounds nice on paper, I'll give you that. Staying nice and fair, while the whole world falls apart around you.
Well, it ain't their problem if it ain't happening to them.
You were warned to hold your tongue!
You warned Gibari, not Callus.
Besides, I've never heard of any legend telling of a cursed power sealed in this land. It's not that I don't trust you, but I'm not sure how much of your story I can take as credible. The people of Anuenue have followed one simple teaching for generations. Sing with the celestial tree. Dance when its flowers bloom. That is all.
So you're all a bunch of tree-hugging hippies.
Sing with the celestial tree. Dance when its flowers bloom.
Under the current circumstances, Anuenue cannot make any rash decisions.
I understand.
All right, then.
Please pass my regards to King Ladikon.
There's not much else we can do for now.
Nothing else we can do at all. Unless somebody were to come...
Excuse me. Did you say your name was... Callus?
Yes, that happens to be the guy's name.
Yeah? Why?
It's nothing. Nothing important. Take care of yourselves.
Do you know something I don't? Now then... Now it's time to mourn the fact that we have nothing else left to do unless somebody were to come up and give us a lead of some sort. Some clue as to what we could possibly do to make things work.
So, what now?
Going back empty-handed ain't an option.
Yeah, it is. It's not a very favorable option, but it's an option nonetheless.
I agree.
Finding the Emperor here wasn't exactly reassuring. Despite what Queen Corellia told us, it seems likely that one of the End Magnus is indeed here.
Maybe we could find it on our own.
Maybe.
More volunteer work. What would you do?
I don't know. What are Crack Nug's options? We could look for it, or head back to Diadem. Looking
All
for
right.
it sounds better.
You say so.
Yeah, looking for it's better than heading right back to a place we already been to.
Where should we start looking?
You all look very troubled about something. What's the matter?
Well, it's nothing, really. We're just looking for something.
Yes, something ancient and evil and sealed away for thousands of years. Heard of anything like that?
Well, whatever you're looking for, you could try visiting the ancient library of magic.
Ancient library,
It's been
okay.
abandoned for quite a while, but I hear one of the witches has gone back there recently. I'm sure she
Okay.
can point you in the right direction.
One of the witches? Are you sure?
Sounds promising. Where is this library?
It's on the hill to the east of town. Just go along the road, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Alright.
It's the only lead we have. Might be a good place to start.
Alright. New place to go.
Yes, let's. Thank you very much for your help.
My pleasure.
Alright then. Bye, lady. Finally, another lead.
Let's get
Another
going.
place to go. We gon' go have some fun! And I can't just end the episode just yet either. There's still a few minutes left to be recorded. Also, there was only like one battle in the entirety of this episode, and the rest was just plot, plot, plot! So much plot! But then again, that's an RPG for you. And then there's you again. The person who definitely didn't show up in the opening cutscene of the game. Alright then, finally, all the plot is done, I get to save, and then I'm gonna go to that dungeon and fight at least one thing. That is the least I can do. The least I must do. Can't just have an episode with no battle at all, except for just one battle that went very, very smoothly. Considering that I was able to get Sacred Spring off with all those numbers lining up perfectly.
That boy, his aura was quite unusual.
So what was?
It was as if he was surrounded by the memories of someone very dear.
Yeah.
A long-forgotten lullaby.
Huh? Not sure what a lullaby has to do with any of this stuff.
Staying nice and fair while the whole world falls apart. He may be right.
Yeah, he is
The
right.
witches have disappeared, and the celestial tree has yet to bloom. Anu is faltering, slowly but surely, as a great oak turns to dust, slowly decaying over the years. If their claims are true, in time we must shed our share of tears and blood.
Yep.
As the planet weeps and bleeds, so will the people of Anu. Fate can be so unforgiving.
Yes, it can, which is why you must stand up and punch fate right in the
Cruel and
balls.
merciless, crushing all those that pass under her heel.
Alright then. Now it's finally time. Time for Ancient Library of Magic. We're gonna step inside, beat up one of these skeletons, and then that'll be that. Gotta have at least a second battle in this episode. That's what I need. Yeah. Yes, I know, it's an ancient library of magic. Ancient library!
You guys really think there's a witch in this place?
Maybe.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
I mean, if there's skeletons, there's probably a witch somewhere, too. And things that make really annoying sounds.
Get ready to meet your maker.
Yeah, we're gonna beat up a skeleton. That's what we came here to do. Yeah.
Light here.
Suck on that light. I know you being a dark being of all the darkness, you don't like the light. But of course you had to block all the light damage. How dare you? I just wanted to hit you real hard. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch that escape because I don't need it. You get the doink! The all-powerful doink of the young bamboo. Ow. She got slapped. It was a sword and yet it made a slappy noise. Fucking slappy sword. How dare you block my catchphrase? Bonk.
Time to say goodnight.
Prepare for death! There you go! Dead-ass skeleton! Just wrecked that bone boy.
Loser.
Yeah, he lost, so therefore he is loser. Hello, Ray of Truth. That's a nice-looking sword to have. Alright then! I have fulfilled my promise of beating the shit out of the skeleton. And with that, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching and hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye!